What's up, you guys? It's the Anime Blaze coming to you with a manga first impressions. Not anime first impressions, but manga first impressions. And the manga I will be giving my first impressions over is Pluto. Pluto is by, some say it's a crossover between Naoki Urasawa and Osamu Tezuka. Tezuka is the guy who drew out Astro Boy during like the 40s and stuff. And Urasawa is the guy who has like that newer, distinct style to it. I like his art style a lot. It's very distinct, and basically, it's not actually a crossover by both of these guys. It's basically done by Urasawa, who draws out everything, but the setting it takes place in the like I guess I think a chapter or part of the Astro Boy world where it's all futuristic and stuff. Astro Boy isn't anywhere in it, but still pretty good. And basically, I don't know how to pronounce the main character's name, but I think it's Gesit. Gesit. I'm just gonna talk about him as the main character. Now, the main character is pretty much he's a robot, but you don't find it out until later on in Volume One when he's searching for a suspect at a crime scene, and basically the story takes place like this. The future, it's kind of in between robots and humans. They're living in peace pretty much. And there's going to be incidents of like humans bashing and killing robots and, well, killing, quote unquote, killing robots. And, uh, and then there's going to be incidents of robots killing humans. And basically, if you want to know, here's the thing: the main character, he's a new model of robot, but that you can barely tell the difference between them and humans. And there's your stereotypical robots in this series too. So there's that. But basically, the story takes place with the main character who receives a case after hearing that one of the very famous engineered robots ever, Mont Blanc, was destroyed and killed. Well, killed, quotes. And basically, what had happened was when they went to the crime scene, they find that he's been dismembered. They find his head with, I think, like two giant rods or something sticking out of it, giving him the impression that he has horns sticking out of his head. And from there, the case gets very, very serious. He finds out the detective goes and finds what was it? He then goes and asks this robot who's been sent into prison, like an AI facility, and he asked him like what exactly is going on. I figure you might know some of this. And so the robot tells him as the detective is leaving, he says you made it like this is only the beginning. The robots in this world are still gonna be destroyed. There's only six more to go, and it happens. There's a chapter where that revolves around this one robot. He gets killed. And so the detective, he's like, "What?" And then the robot who's in the prison, he tells him, "Yeah, and you're one of them. You better watch your back." And so around the world, it's like him and a lot of other robots are very, very close. They have to watch their backs because there's an attempt that they could get killed. The robot, the detective, he has a friend who's just like him. Like he looks human, but he's a robot. He has a family and stuff. Of like, how could a robot know what having a family is like? But apparently, he's figured it out a little bit. And so the detective says, he's like, "Hey man, watch your back. You're one of those high engineered robots that could be killed." And he's like, "Don't worry, man, I got this. You need to watch your back. If you ever need anything, call." So basically, it's that's what the story is about. And I really do like this story. I found it. I really like the art style from Urasawa because of I saw the monster anime. I really like his art style. It's really distinct. You can't really mistake it for anybody else's. And for it to be able to I guess, kind of take Tezuka's storyline a little bit, and for it to kind of do that and like mix it all into one book, and like some really cool art styles that are very separate, and two very renowned artists combine them into one storyline and actually make it look really good. That's pretty impressive, very impressive. So for if I had to give Pluto a recommendation or an A plus or not, I'd give it about, in my opinion, maybe an A minus, maybe not an A plus, because it had me interested. It had a few flaws here and there. Uh, you might get a little bit bored, a little bit, just a little bit. But if you're into sci-fi, uh, police investigations, that kind of thing, detective kind of skills, and everything like that, I recommend you check this series out. Pluto, I recommend it. So I might go and pick this up whenever I get a chance, or like actually go out and buy it, and not have to check it out from the library every single time. But this is my first time actually taking a look at it. So with that being said, this is the Anime Blaze coming at you, and I'll see y'all later.